What is up, Bronc Country? I'm your host, Carlos Garza, and thank you for joining us once again to Bronc Radio's third newscast, the summer edition. We're already near the end of summer one, and I'm starting to feel the heat, but that just might be the summer sun. Luckily, we're starting to get some rain. Well, let's get right down to the news. A group of students representing UTPA in Washington, D.C. Here's Gabriel Cantu with more.
UTPA's famous mariachi Aslan will be returning to the Smithsonian Institution's Folklife Festival in Washington, D.C. UTPA's 16-member mariachi group will perform outdoors on the National Mall to visitors from all over the world. UTPA was chosen from 21 universities and out of 100 grant applications to commemorate the event. This is the Smithsonian's 150th anniversary of celebrating the founding of land-grant universities and the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The festival is billed as the largest annual cultural event in the U.S. Capitol. Reporting for Bronc Radio, I am Gabriel Cantu.
Rodney King was a controversial figure in the LA riots. Here's Alexis Garza with the story.
Rodney King, the man whose name became renowned after the infamous LA riots of 1992, was found dead in his swimming pool on June 17th. Lying face down with no sign of foul play, King was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead later on. Coroner officials will begin a toxicology test to confirm exactly how he died. King's legacy still echoes in the hearts of many when during the riots he uttered the phrase, "Can we all get along?" in a plea to calm the city. For Bronc Radio, I'm Alexis Garza.
With the November elections right around the corner, here's Carlos Cuadros with political news.
It's go big or go home for Romney. Republican candidate for the presidential nomination Mitt Romney has declared this past Tuesday, June 19th, that America has had a long history of heckling, and he too was supported during this presidential race. To emphasize, this past week in Boston, not only did one of Romney's campaign buses honk repeatedly before an Obama event, but there was also some Romney supporters in the crowd who booed Barack Obama during his speech. This is just a preview of what many consider will be the closest, nail-biting presidential race in recent memory. For Bronc Radio, I'm Carlos Cuadros.
To stay informed with national news, here's Carlos Garza. The Chicago City Council voted and approved the new marijuana policy on Wednesday. The new ordinance would now give police an option to give tickets to citizens possessing 15 grams or less of marijuana. People smoking in public or possessing marijuana near schools or playgrounds will still be subject to arrest. Grass fires created a panic for over 32,000 people as they were evacuated from their homes this week. The fires first spread near Colorado Springs and has begun to encroach on northwest residential areas. The evacuees are anxious but hopeful that they will soon return to their homes. Citizens of a small town near Corpus Christi were shocked as two gay teenage girls were found with gunshot wounds to the head. The two girls were rushed to the hospital where one was pronounced dead while the other was in critical condition. The two girls were in a romantic relationship prior to the incident. Police are not able to confirm whether or not this was a hate crime. For Bronc Radio, I'm Carlos Garza. And now, for the exciting world of sports, here's Matthew Maciel.
The Hornets land Davis. The New Orleans Hornets picked Kentucky power forward Anthony Davis with the first pick in the 2012 NBA Draft Thursday night in New Jersey. As a 6'10 freshman, Davis broke many NCAA records such as most blocked shots in the SEC with 116, most in a single game with 7, and most during the regular season and NCAA tournament combined with 186. Davis also helped lead the Kentucky Wildcats to a national championship last season against the Kansas Jayhawks. Other notes in the draft are that the Bobcats selected Kentucky's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist at number 2, and the Hornets also landed Duke point guard Austin Rivers at number 10. For Bronc Radio, I'm Matthew Maciel.
With all of your Hollywood gossip, here's Khadija Zarate.
71-year-old Jeopardy TV host Alex Trebek was rushed to the hospital after suffering a mild heart attack. He is doing well and is ready to start filming the next season of Jeopardy. He was hospitalized in 2007 for similar reasons. Singer Rihanna was among the 300 evacuated guests after a fire broke out in an elevator shaft in the Corinthian Hotel in London. The singer decided to kill time by roaming the streets in a cab. Rapper 50 Cent was recently hospitalized after a car accident earlier this week. He suffered minor back and neck injuries. The rapper has since been released and is said to be doing fine. For Bronc Radio, I'm Khadija Zarate.
Now that hurricane season is here, here's Anastasia Holiday with some tips.
Don't get caught unprepared. It's hurricane season, so here are some tips on how to get prepared before, during, and after the storm. Stay informed by listening to your local radio and TV stations. Keep a list of important contacts in case of emergency. Make a basic disaster kit and prepare your home for the storm if you decide not to leave. Have an emergency plan in case of evacuation. For more information and tips, go to www.ready.gov/hurricanes. For Bronc Radio, I'm Anastasia Holiday.
Stay cool, Rio Grande Valley. We are in the third week of June and the heat index in the valley has skyrocketed. Students, make sure to keep hydrated during the day as you walk to and from your classes. Try to stay indoors in the air conditioning environment. Drink plenty of water. Not drinking sufficient water may cause headaches or migraines and may lead to other health issues. For Bronc Radio, I am Priscilla Robles.
Well, that's it for today's broadcast. Thank you for joining us, and please visit our website at www.utpa.edu/BRTV. Thank you to our station manager, Cassandra Perez, our news director, Carlos Borgoin, and all our radio station staff. And remember, Bronx, as Neil deGrasse Tyson said, when considering the price of education, remember the cost of ignorance.
Go Bronx!